On Monday, following the Supreme Court's decision to not let Donald Trump be kicked off the ballot, Alina Habba went on Newsmax to not only praise the Supreme Court, but to also express a little bit of panic that Democrats in the House of Representatives are actually taking the Supreme Court's advice. See, here's what happened. In the ruling, obviously, the Supreme Court said that disqualifying somebody from the ballot, a president, a federal candidate, states you can't do that. That actually has to come from Congress. Congress, according to the Supreme Court, would have to pass some kind of legislation to make that a thing. So, Democratic Representative Jamie Raskin went in the media shortly after that and said, okay, we'll do that. We will draft legislation that spells out clearly what an insurrection is, what support for an insurrection is, and who could possibly qualify as engaging in an insurrection and therefore be disqualified from the ballot. And that's where Alina Habba got angry, because Democrats are literally doing what the conservative-controlled Supreme Court is telling them to do. So, on Newsmax, Alina Habba was shown by host Eric Bolling this clip of Raskin saying that he's gonna follow the court's orders, and that's when Alina Habba got angry. She responded to the clip saying, quote, "I think that this divisiveness, this continuous double, triple down is what is hurting the Democratic Party, to be honest. I think that the American public sees it for what it is. The fact that he just went on TV and said he was going to be with Debbie Wasserman Schultz as his ally says it all. I think that we really need to embrace today to try and remember who we are as a country, to ignore the noise that is people like that going on with Dana. And I truly can say that I just don't pay much mind to it anymore. Today was a good day for this country and for the Constitution, and it does not matter what your politics are. Everybody should embrace that. Because if we have a Republican president or a Democratic president, it shouldn't matter. Nobody should be dealing with the ordeal that President Trump has dealt with. The political and legal war, lawfare, frankly, that they've done to him has been unfair. It's un-American, and today was a really big step in the right direction." Did any of that make any sense to anyone listening to this? Because that statement made absolutely no sense to me. I don't know what her point is, other than to be upset that Jamie Raskin says, hey, we're going to do what the Supreme Court told us to do, and we're going to try to pass legislation so that we can be on the level. Like, you can't be mad at that. Like, the Supreme Court said, if you want to do it this way, and Democrats said, okay, we'll do it that way. They weren't pouting, they weren't whining and complaining. They said, all right, if that's what you say we have to do, that's what we'll try to do. Now, let's be real honest here. Obviously, the Democrats do not control the House of Representatives, so there is a 0% chance of any legislation passing this year that would clearly define what an insurrection is and who has engaged in one. So, Alina Habba is like freaking out and ranting like a lunatic for no reason, because it's not a thing that could happen. But she put together whatever word salad it is that she just vomited out on the air and made it very clear why she's not that great of a lawyer and why she's lost every single case that she has tried for Donald Trump. She can't make a point. She clearly has no idea what in the hell she's talking about. And, as per usual, she's getting mad at people for actually doing what the courts tell them to do. Our sponsor today is Uplift Desk, creators of office furniture designed to help you work better and live healthier. If you sit all day long while you work and you've never tried a desk that can transition between sitting and standing, it's an absolute game changer. Studies have shown that using a standing desk can increase your energy, improve your mood and focus, boost productivity, and even lower your risk of disease. Build your dream desk by choosing from over 100 desktop choices and hundreds of desk accessories. And if you're planning on making the move this year to a desk that can transition between sitting and standing, then Uplift is the brand to pick. The Uplift standing desk has been chosen as Wirecutter's best standing desk for the past 4 years. You can choose 3 free desk accessories with the purchase of your standing desk. And Uplift is more than just standing desks. They offer many other office furniture solutions, including conference and training tables, lounge furniture, office storage, acoustics, and seating. They let you build your custom dream desk by choosing from over 100 desktop choices and hundreds of accessories. The possibilities really are endless, and the products are absolutely top of the line. They also have free shipping and free returns with free shipping and an industry-leading 15-year warranty. Now, I recently made the switch to Uplift for my home studio, and I absolutely love it. It gives me the freedom to record while sitting down and then stand up when I'm off camera to avoid staying in the same position for too long. I also got a few file cabinets that match the desk to store all of my extra equipment so that my office is less cluttered and more functional. And being able to transition between sitting and standing gives me a whole new way to present videos if I choose to do so. And it really is as simple as pressing a button to make the desk go up or down. My Uplift desk is sturdy, and assembly was a breeze. My wife and I were able to assemble the desk and filing cabinets in no time at all. So if you're ready to make the switch to a desk that can transition between sitting and standing, head to upliftdesk.com/ROF and use code ROF at checkout to get 5% off your order. That's upliftdesk.com/ROF, or click the link in the video description below and use the code ROF at checkout to get 5% off your order.